Hey gang, it's Eddie Buchanan. We're back live at the VCOS Symposium in the sun in Clearwater Beach, Florida. It's been a great day. Everybody's just about to come back from lunch and do the afternoon session. And I was able to catch up with my friend Chief Donna Black again and Miss Vicki Pritchett. So
glad to join you, Chief.
if you don't know Miss Vicki is my gosh, she's like kind of there's so much goes on behind the scenes.
Yes, she's like the glue.
Yeah,
she's in every room.
From the planning committee for the symposium to big events like the summit, like we talked about, to all sorts of things. Miss Vicki's usually nearby, standing there somewhere. Got something to do with it. So, when we were talking earlier this morning with Chief Black, we wanted to talk more about this USFA summit that they just had in Emmitsburg. Yeah, and there was an initiative that was launched. Start us off on that.
Sure. So again, we wanted to get to it this morning, but Dr. Lori, as our U.S. Fire Administrator, is just breaking down doors and ceilings everywhere. And so last year she held the first Fire Prevention and Control Summit and brought all the major fire service organizations together with close partners to make sure that we could pull off this event. And we had this first summit. And from there, we came up with #FireService1Voice. And it's all about us. We all have our lane. All our organizations have our lane, but we are better together, and our one voice can tell a better story about our fire service and emergency services. And we're trying to keep this momentum going and keep it going so that it's perpetual. And it doesn't matter if Chief Black's in the room or Miss Vicki's in the room, that this is something that can carry on and really move a needle for the fire service.
Awesome. And this morning on the main stage, Miss Vicki gave us some comments on this initiative and what it means to her. So tell them what you told them out there on the main stage.
I'll be happy to. It's really, for it to be real, you have to make it personal, which means you need to take action. You need to do something within your fire department. So I created these little cards, and it's just a little index card. It has the new logo, #FireService1Voice as a reminder, and Dr. Lori was gracious enough to let me debut this. It may have some final tweaks, but we're getting to see the first glimpse of it because I think that Dr. Lori and the team realize that we need something that unites us, and this is our symbol. And I just can't stress enough that we need every single person who believes in the fire service, because that's what this is. Mm-hmm. This is a movement. It's an initiative with a leader, and we have goals and objectives and work groups and task groups, but for it to be real, we have to all embrace it and champion for it. It really is our cause. So I challenge the audience today to answer the question how I can help make it happen.
Right.
And then I gave them a couple of examples, like just use the hashtag. That's so simple. Mm-hmm. It's so easy to do. So #FireService1Voice. And then I challenge them to find out what code they have adopted in their community and work to adopt the latest if possible. So if they find out that, oh my goodness, we're behind on our code adoption, that's something you can do that is truly capturing Fire Service One Voice. And then the last one, it's so easy. I say this all the time, Chief. Go home and share what you learned.
Right.
Don't just keep it inside. Don't just go home and say, oh, it was an awesome conference. The weather was beautiful. No, what did you learn? Have a lunch and learn. Gather your crew around the kitchen table and exchange ideas. That's how we grow Fire Service One Voice.
It's not really about it's Fire Chiefs Conference, but any rank can be a part of that too.
Yes.
Right? So
Absolutely.
And I think the lessons of Fire Service One Voice for everyone out there is there may be differences amongst the organizations and the people sitting there around some things, but find the opportunities to work together. Even if you just choose one or two things, whether it's in your community or in your state. I'm trying to look at it for North Carolina. I got some pressure. It's like, why aren't we doing this at the state level, right? Same organizations, but at the state level to help our own legislation with our own state. So the momentum, I hope, isn't just about the Fire Service One Voice at a national level, but how can we bring it down to our communities and use it to better serve all of us? So.
Yep.
I would say this too, commend Chief Black for her service to the IFC. And when we were in Kansas City and wrapping up that last day where you had the panel and it was focused, you had all of the leaders from the respective organizations with Dr. Lori and yourself, the energy in that room was amazing. And I know that they are planning to get that up. It may already be up and I just haven't seen it. But I encourage everyone, every fire department needs to watch that video, because that helps you better understand
What the movement is.
from Dr. Lori Moore Merrill, from Dr. Steve Kerber, from Kevin Quinn, Ed Kelly, Jim Pauley, Shane Wright. I mean, that lineup was just, I still get goosebumps just thinking about it. It was an awesome grand finale, if you will, for your year of service to the IFC. So Chief Black, thank you for that.
I appreciate that. And that was a way, we feel it because we've been involved from day one, but how do you push it down? And that was the first effort to push it down, to let the membership that was there see it, and the
Well, it
folks
was
in the
awesome.
audience.
It
So
was a great day. Great day for the fire service.
What advice do you have for if somebody's at home watching this, they couldn't get to the conference, but they want to be a part of something, they want to get involved in these initiatives and, you know, really kind of make a difference. How does one begin? Where do you start? Like,
Well, I would first of all say make sure you're checking out all the ribbon reports. VCOS does an outstanding job of creating the red ribbon, the yellow ribbon, the lavender. I mean, go to the website and check those out. Also, realize that there are courses available that brings the best of the best VCOS instructors to your fire department.
Yep.
Beyond hoses and helmets, frog, like all of these courses are second to none. And so I really encourage you to be creative and innovative and understand what is available through the IFC. The Online Learning Network is another awesome way to be engaged and to see the latest and just be familiar. Make sure you're following IFC and VCOS on social media. We are currently very active in Washington, D.C., working with Michaela Campbell, Bill Webb of the Congressional Fire Services Institute. The Fire Act grants are up for reauthorization. That's a big deal, and all of us can play a part. There's a call to action on the website. IFC has the voter voice. You simply put in your address. It generates the contact to your congressman and your senators, and that makes a difference.
oh, big time.
Yeah.
And they'll be on site too tomorrow, I believe. Kathy Patterson will be joining us in here, and we'll get a chance to
Awesome.
talk to her and, you know, about exactly what's going on with the AFG program. It's such a powerful thing for. I know it helped my fire department tremendously. Millions
Absolutely.
of dollars we did in grants.
Yes.
So that's what's going on.
Hashtag fire service.
Fire service, one
One
voice,
voice.
right there. Yeah. So make sure you put that in your stuff on social media when you tag somebody. Add that hashtag in there. My technology's a little sketchy, so I'm getting that right. But be sure to keep following this channel throughout the week. We'll be back time after time with different guests and folks as they come off the main stage to learn more about what's going on at the Symposium in the Sun. So be sure to check back very, very soon.
Take care.
Wish you were here.